Hi friends, I am Shravana and welcome back to my channel Sparkling Future. Today we will see how to write multiple table joins in Spark SQL with Scala. Before starting with today's topic, I request all of you to subscribe to my channel and also please like, share, comment and hit the bell icon for the latest video notifications. And today we will discuss about this problem statement. Let's say this is the data set that is given which has three tables: products, order items and categories. Whoever work in finance domain can easily relate with their usual scenarios. So in the products table, usually along with the other columns, product ID, product category ID will be there, and which will be easily joined with order item product ID, and from the categories table, category ID can be joined with the product category ID. So usually when we are dealing with Spark SQL and if we need to join multiple tables, so we will see how to do that. And today's problem statement is get the top 5 products which are having highest revenue from the accessories category. So if you read that problem statement again, get the top 5 products. The product details usually will be in this products table, and having highest revenue. So the revenue will be there. The revenue in the sense we will get it from the order total or order subtotal. That's financial terms actually, in the sense in order table, order ID, order details and what is the order subtotal will be there, and the revenue will be calculated by summing up the all the order item subtotal column, the data. Okay, so that highest revenue, when they say the revenue is coming from this order items table. And another condition they kept is from the accessories category. So the category is accessories, so that is coming from this categories table. So within a one line, get the top 5 products which are having highest revenue from the accessories category. It's a simple as a term actually, single line problem statement, but it involves these three tables, and these are the join conditions. Just for your understanding, I am writing only the primary keys of these tables, primary key and foreign keys. Okay, so it will have many more columns in each table. So today we will see how to join these three tables, how to perform things and how to get this top 5 products which are having the highest revenue from the accessories category. So let's look into some sample Scala code for this. So friends, I have created Scala object, defined the main methods at the Spark session, and I have imported some important import statement. Spark session is for this one, Spark functions, because here it involves summing up the order item subtotal, and also we need to do rounding as well, right? So for that purpose I have imported this functions library, and when they say top 5, it will involve in getting the rank function as well. So rank, in rank again we have in window dot partition by. For that purpose I have imported this window function, and when we do join, we can actually, instead of importing the column library, we can like using the df name and the column name also we can do, but because here it is involving with multiple tables, instead of multiple times write in the to make it easy while writing the code, I have used the imported the column library. So now let's start, and these three are the CSV file that we are going to deal with: the products.csv, and then categories, and then the order items. Okay, so now let's first create the data frames. CSV products.csv, and actually we have to have 2D, because if you notice it doesn't have header. If you see here, it doesn't have header, none of the files has. So for that reason we have to provide the 2df. Okay, so that instead of having underscore c0 underscore c01, the column names will be whatever we have given. Okay, so similarly let's create the data frame for categories. In 2df, we'll put it like this. Okay, we have the 3 data frames ready. So I mean, I'm not just showing it up, okay, it's the same, it's simple CSVs, so it will print the same in like a tabular format. So now let's see how to write the result data frame which will satisfy this condition. So in this result data frame, first we need to get the products, because if you see the diagram that I have shown in this, product is the table which is having like join conditions with both the tables. So because of that reason, I am first taking the products table, and if you see in the products table there are 5 to 6 columns which we don't require, because in as per this problem statement we need the product name and product ID for joining with this table, yeah, this table, and category ID for joining with this table. So because of that reason I'm not selecting, I mean I'm filtering out instead of taking entire columns. Let me filter this out now itself. Okay, first filtering and then performing the join. Okay, product ID, product category ID, and then the no, I think this is enough. Okay, product name also needed for printing in the output, because we need to show it what is the top product, top 5 products. Okay, so and then now this is the now we have products with only selected columns. So now let's join that. Okay, join that with, first we need to join that with categories. And again in the categories we have this many where, yeah, we need all, so I am not having any select condition here. So let, anyway this I don't need, so we can filter that out. Okay, we need only category ID and category name for filtering, because here we need to add a filter condition for the accessories, right, for that reason. So now we just added join for one table, I mean products table and categories table. In this join we just selected the table name, and so now we need to add what is the join condition. So I am saying that where product category ID equal to call of category ID. So which means join product table with categories table based on this join condition. Okay, yeah, think fine. So did I miss something here? Why is it erroring? this equal to column this. Okay, fine. Now again we need to do the join for third table. So what is the third table, which is order items. Again it has lot of columns, we don't need all that. So we need order item ID, order item product ID, and this order item subtotal for getting the revenue. Okay, we just need this. And the similar way we need to write the join condition between products and order items. So we will do order item product ID equal to column of this column only. I said okay, for this reason I have imported this column library. Instead we can directly, I mean, because this is the df name, right, we can use df name as well. Instead of call we can use a df name as well. And here it is product ID. Okay, let it be this way because from product to order item. So now we just added the join condition. So what is the next filter condition that we have? We have to filter for only one category, right? So let's filter that out. In the filter I'm saying that column. So here also instead of column we can say from the table category. Okay, it is that category name. So what should be the category? If the category is accessories, then filter out all the columns. And when we do this we have to do perform sum, right, for getting the total revenue. So for that we need to add group by as well. So in the group by I'll just mention product name and category name. So clear till here, right? Yeah. So next perform the aggregation function. Oh yeah, let's do round. And sum of, here again we have to give the column of, as I said, order item subtotal here, right? Some round, we are taking the 2 digits, okay, in the round. Okay, hope I've closed everything, right? Yeah, that as I'll put it as revenue, because when we were discussing about getting the revenue, right, for this entire thing, so I'll mention it as revenue. And we have to get the top 5. So for this we have to define a rank function as well with column rank, and here let's write the rank function. So based on what column we have to do partition is category name, right? We have to get based on the order by revenue, but we have to get it by descending order of order by revenue. That's when we get the top 5. Okay, clear, right? So what we are exactly trying is we are trying to implement this single line problem statement. Okay, so now we have got the rank, we have made it to descending order. So now we don't require rank, right, before printing. So I am saying that drop rank, we don't require that. And also we need only the first 5 rows, then finally show. Okay, so let's run this code to see what is the output that we are getting. Even for this also we have to give the alias inside. Okay, this braces always gives some problem. So we have got under the accessories category name the top 5 products in the revenue in descending order. So now let's copy this to a text pad. The same we will try to do this using the SQL queries. Okay, how to do this, because here we have used data frame APIs, right? So this is how we can do now. So in the next video we will see how to do the same with the Spark SQL queries. Thank you for watching the video, friends. Please subscribe to my channel for more interesting learnings. Thank you.